So I think we're going to react to Love Bites real quick. Let's do some Love Bites Wednesday. All right, guys, it's Love Bites Wednesday on a Monday today. I'm going to check out the next song on Outstanding Power. Let me bring it up here. Out of Control. Have not listened to this one, so this should be a treat. Bring it up here. Ave Mujiga, what Ave? Want to hear Ave Maria? All right, we're gonna listen to Love Bites Wednesday right now. It's Love Bites Wednesday on a Monday, and I'm stoked to listen to the next song anyway. So this is the perfect opportunity to do this because I will not have time to record a reaction for this Wednesday's Love Bites Wednesday. So we are all here present for it today. Thank you for being here on Love Bites Wednesday, even though it's not Wednesday today, but it's Wednesday for you guys watching right now. Okay, let's get this. Out of Control, Love Bites. I'll tell you one thing, the opening riff reminds me of Shoya when I heard it. Let me hear it a little bit again. Sounds like a Shoya song. Dude, it's got that old school like 80s metal feel to it, doesn't it? Like the Shoya, you know, it sounds a lot. It reminds me of that time. Great shit, but yeah, it sounds just. It's when if I didn't know this was Love Bites, I would have thought it was Shoya until Asami started singing. It's the way they're opening up the power chords. So they're doing something like they're playing the power chords and then they're opening them up and coming back. You know what I mean? You know, they're opening them up. They're sliding one note off. You know you guys know what I mean. When you're playing power chords and you just open it up a minute and then come back. That's kind of what's giving it that vibe. This is what I like to call the setup. little. I'm sorry, I paused the solo. I always apologize for this, but I want to hear that. It sounds like she was tapping with the. Let me hear. Since I interrupted the solo, I just want to hear it again. But you guys caught the pick tapping, right? That had to be Midori. I've never seen Miyako do that. Have you guys ever seen Miyako tap with the pick like Midori does? But that was definitely some pick tapping in the middle of that one. They don't have one mediocre guitar solo on this album. Every guitar solo is fucking ridiculous. These two. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One more time. That shit was sick. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, for I have sinned. Dude, that technique that she was using there, if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't seen her play it, but when she's doing that pick tapping stuff, she's hammering and pulling with the other hand and just filling notes in between the hammer and pulls with the pick. So that is fucking difficult to do. And if you got, I'm just gonna. So the pick taps are like in between the hammer and pulls. So the timing of that is crazy. Fuck, man. Again, murdered. Impressive. Most impressive. Man, they are fucking killed this album, dude. That solo, man. that solo, those two are just something else. OP. Like I always say, nerf it. They need to nerf this. The timing on that the timing on those hammer pulling and the pick is it's got to be so precise. Um, that's definitely a Midori move. I've never seen Miyako use that technique. Only Midori. So I'm guessing that was Midori. It's hard to tell in the headphones with this album. This album is not panned like the other albums. So it's not like you can really pull it, who's who apart. That's why I'm dying to see these songs live. I want to see what each one of them is doing. But I heard somebody was saying that they weren't happy in the comments with the way Asami sounded on the Castaway on the live stream. I don't know why. I thought she sounded great, but when those two guitars came in on the Castaway, every goosebump on my body came out. I was like, from head to toe, I was goosebumped, man. That really mellow, the harmonies on the guitar on the Castaway when they played that at Budokan. The technique is what I was talking about, Ty, was there's when you hear Midori when she taps with the pick, right, which she does a lot, she does it in Set the World on Fire. But in this song, she was doing it, but she was hammering and pulling, because normally when you do that, you're doing 1, 2, 3 tap, 1, 2, 3 tap, 1, 2, 3 tap with the pick, kind of like you would tap notes with your finger. But what she was doing in this song is she was hammering and pulling, and before she would grab the second note, she would hit with the pick in the middle. If you listen to it real closely, I don't know for sure she was doing that, but I heard it 3 or 4 times, and that's what it sounded like to me. So to time that is hard as fuck to do, because naturally if you tap, your tap note is either going to be the one that opens up the hammer and pull or closes it. But she's doing it in the middle of it with the pick. So it's a hard thing to time on the guitar, for sure. And she does it only in that one little part. Yeah, she was doing it, and I heard that's why I rewound it so many times, because I'm like, is she really fucking doing this? And I needed to confirm. But I can't wait to see her doing that live, because that shit is no joke. I mean, I would get confused as fuck doing that, because naturally you're just not wired for that when you're tapping. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Yeah. If you hear in Set the World on Fire, she does it, and then she'll go weak, right before Miyako comes in sweeping on Set the World on Fire. You can see Midori tapping with the pick, and then she'll slide it on the strings, and then Miyako comes in, with the sweeping, the second part of the Set the World on Fire solo. Trust me, I've dissected that solo. So that's kind of like what she was doing here, but she was doing it in the off time, which is hard as fuck to do. Nuts. Lovebites, holy shit, they really brought it, man. And cannot wait to see more of these songs performed live. We only got 2 of them at Budokan, so I'm really stoked to see that. And you know what? We know for a fact, myself, Brian, Brandon, those that were in Austin know for a fact that they are coming to the U.S. this year, because we were told by somebody on the inside that they were coming back. So they will be here at some point. Late this year, I'm guessing October to December-ish. They're gonna hit the States with this shit, and I don't care where I gotta go, I'm gonna be there, and hopefully we can all link up again. Brian, Brandon, all of us, man. We just gotta coordinate and link up somewhere. I don't care. I'll fly to you guys. All right, I don't care, but I definitely want to hang out with y'all again. All right, that was fun.